Hi, Luigi Tramontana here from Craft Animations. I'm going to show you the gyro, and gyro is something that, well, you have the gyro itself here, and it's dependent on what this eye is doing. So whatever this eye is doing, this one will mimic in some way or another. And this cage here is a pivot. It's called a pivot, but this one. You see, everything that is red is usually something you should parent to something. And in this case, this is just something that you should parent to whatever you want to transfer whatever this one's doing into the reference frame or whatever this one's attached to. So if I just say rotate it a little bit like that, so yeah, like that, say. And then we have this little fellow here. Moving around. Let's keep it in the center for now. Now if I open up the parameters, then we can see what parameters it has here. First of all, enable gyro means that we can have different restrictions here. If we don't have any restrictions, it will just copy anything that this one does. And it can clone the X, Y, and Z axis, meaning if I move this one in the X, Y, Z, then this one will move locally in those directions. So that could also be of usage. I will show you that all that in a few minutes. And then you can also clone the scale. So if you have parented this one to something that scales somehow, then you could clone that scale into this one. So it sort of teleports different values into this gyro here. The eye teleports stuff into the gyro. So let's just hit record here and see what happens right now. You see that I haven't checked any of these, so I can scale this and move this and nothing will happen to the gyro. However, what you immediately saw here was that this one takes on the exact same angle as this one. And if I now rotate this like this, guess what will happen? I will rotate the gyro. Yeah, so nothing magical about that. And if we put restrictions on it, say yaw only, well, then we can only yaw here. And as you see here, this one it's locally can only yaw here. So if I pitch this one, well, then it's yawing because they have a relative angle here to each other. But if I yaw it, on the other hand, it will move. No, yaw is the rotation above the in this direction here, and pitch is up and down, and the roll is in this direction. So if I instead use the pitch only here, then it will only pitch, and if I try to yaw it now, it won't do much. And the same goes for the roll only. And I can pitch it and yaw it, and then when I suddenly roll it, it will roll like that. So that's the restrictions. And if we go down to the clone XYZ axis, so if I clone the X axis here, see I have moved a little bit, a bit from this one here. And if I just move it further in the X direction, then this one moves in the same direction here. So everything that this one does, you will have it on screen here. So that's as I said, it's some sort of a teleporter to this particular device here. And if we change this rotation here to 0 again, like that, and don't restrict it to anything, then we will see if I move this sideways now, it will be totally in the same direction here. So depending on the rotation on this one, this will behave differently. So now if I rotate this one and move it this way, then it will follow that movement. So you see, it does everything correct the same way here. And I will uncheck that one, and then we'll see what happens with the cloning here. So I will just check all three of them, and I scale it. You see, so it just copies the scale of this one. So that's the gyro. It's a teleporter of translations, rotations, and scales. Okay, thank you very much.